Good morning. Welcome to Dash GTI Show. It is Sports Compact Shootout qualifying round number 1. Literally waiting for everything to get started, and then all of a sudden, ooh, we're into it. So here we go, straight away. Good morning. Okay, let's get this thing started. So, Sports Compact Shootout, heads-up drag racing, four-wheel drive and front-wheel drive cars, first to the finish. Dave Henderson's four-wheel drive car, no issues with the cold track this morning. Starts the day with an 886, 167. Billy Bamber goes 1182 at 114. So yeah, good morning. We'll get the day under the way. I'm pretty sure security will come up into the grandstand very quickly as it's an early start. But please, everyone at the front of the grandstand, get yourself a seat. Lots of people have been sat down in their seats enjoying their morning, and they don't want to see the back of your head. So please make sure you get a good seat in the grandstand rather than standing at the front of the barrier. Please. Right, Dean Heineman with the freshly built Ford ST. Straight off the dyno in street races after making a decent amount of power. He ran his personal best basically yesterday of 9:36 at 166 miles an hour on his second ever checkout pass. All about getting him off the start line. Hot there, and he's still going 99 miles an hour on the 8th. He's coasting it through the top end with a 10:13, 124. Unfortunately, it looks like issues for Ben Fanchester in the Uno Grali. There's a little puff of smoke around about the 8th mile. He's going to make the first turn off. Well, Dean's short track numbers were looking good. 166, 60 foot and a 424 to the 330. But obviously, issue after that, so decided to save it. Have a look at the data. Go again. Okay, next up, Martin Dainty with the Ray conversions. Vauxhall Nova. A low 9-second car here. Taking on Stephen Ray. Always good to see Stephen Ray. We don't see him enough. But hopefully, after a trip to Door Slammers, he's got the bug once again. That's a low 10-second van right there as well. Away first. He's out in front. Coming up to the 8th mile mark, he's doing 124 miles an hour. 157. And a very good 10:14 at 140 for Stephen Ray. Check out the roof of Alan Kenyon's car. Throwback to Mr. Bailey about 10 years ago. The Negalettes. Right, Alan Kenyon with the Hocus Pocus Focus. He ran his personal best yesterday of 10:76. He's up against Simon Crowley with the Mark 1 Golf. Both down there. Now looks like he's got issues once again. Simon's not having the quickest of runs, and he'll take it through to an 11:91 at 105. Unfortunately, issues for both drivers there.
Really like this.
Okay, then next pair. We've got Ian Pepper with Salt and Pepper Nova taking on Anthony Mincher with a Mark 1 Golf. Both of these cars more than capable of running down into the 9s. Ian would love to go quicker than Mincher's out in front at the moment. A little wiggle, he's off the throttle. Ian Pepper's powering through. 118 at the 8th, takes it through to a 990, 156. Unfortunately, issues for Anthony Mincher, who rolls through to a 1399. So, the man who got into the show at the last minute is Grant Moore with the Pigeon, who's taking on Wayne Waterhouse with the S3. Now, Wayne ran his first 10-second pass yesterday.
Who's in the right lane?
Grant Moore.
Who? Grant Moore.
Grant Moore. Way first. Personal best 10.05, 146, and a 10.20 at 141. Nice. Great start to the day for both of them. Okay, next up, pair of courses. So, one V6 courser, unfortunately being sent back because his bumper is broken away. He's going to send it. He's having it, and he's taking Darren Dewhurst. Darren's been racing all year to bumper eliminator. Good looking run for Darren, 168, 64, 128. Beautiful run, 961, 150. And a 968 and 150 miles an hour for Scott Lurie. In fact, that is a new personal best for Scott Lurie. Of course, a bit of the bumper come off. Exactly as Ian said, he was like, this is going to come away. Right, next up, Ahmed Jamshed with the Big Man Ting Performance Honda Civic. So, again, Ahmed, another one of those cars that's been competing in Comp Eliminator all season. Capable of running down to the 8.2s. Second fastest front-wheel drive car in the UK. Making light work of the short track with a 154.64, 127 at the 8th. Taking it through to a nice, easy 898, 162. Actually makes him second in qualifying. And Henderson currently still holding on to that number 1 spot. Next up, the uncle, Asher Jamshed. So a couple of weeks ago, had some major engine damage on this. Fully rebuilt now, ready to take on the track once again. Looking to be the first box-shaped Civic with the K20 into the 9s here in the UK. Well, it's a good launch. Back 167.64. Only 92 through to an 11.96 at 110. A nice checkout pass on that brand new engine. And then next up, Amir Akramashad with the Dark Knight. Again, another one of these races that has been taking part in Combinator all year. He's got so many runs under his belt and multiple runs in the 8-second zone. Been as quick as 8.66 at 179 miles an hour. So let's see what Amir has got for us early in the morning. Bit of spin off the line. Look at the power coming in the mid-track though. 131 at the 8th mile. Takes it through to a 9.08. 177 miles an hour. Good enough for currently 3rd position. Okay, so collecting all of our X58 shootout races around the corner. Ian's going to have a baby in about 10 seconds. First racer coming round in just his t-shirt and shorts.
That's Lee Wheeler. 2, right?
Okay, then X58 shootout. Lee Whelan with his new build. The X3M. It's going to be taking on Mark Daly. So Mark went down into the 8s yesterday. Let's see what he's got for us this morning. Unfortunately, issues for Mark on the launch. A load of people in the grandstand right now going, oh. Right, 10:32, 131 for Lee.
I love this.
I want to do an intake through my life.
Yeah, I just love it. I like it as well.
I reckon you get something made. Carbon, light.
Yeah, you can, but.
I was opening a bit off the shelf.
No.
I'm sure we can get it left up.
Okay, right, so unfortunately Marky being pushed back. Looks like we've got a Osprey Performance shootout coming up. Chris Schmidt in the Weiss car. Assured me he's turned the boost up on this as well. So when he run down into the 9s though, he's going to be taking on Harvey Bogle, who went into the 8s yesterday with the Supra. Looking around the corner, what else have we got coming up? Well, I would have thought we'd have been seen in Fernandinho and Jesse, but they don't seem to be in the lanes yet. So, just a little bit of a track work going on with no slicks on the back. See some fuel come out of the back of Marky's car, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got our two exhibition vehicles on the way down as well. And then we will be basically rolling straight into Run What You Brung. We've got loads of cars signed up for Run What You Brung. Loads of people in the grandstand as well. Good morning to everyone. Hopefully you're nice and warm. Again, a reminder to everyone at the front of the grandstand, please make sure you're sitting down on the seats. Everyone else who got in the grandstand early to get a seat did not sit there to see the back of your head, especially the balding ones. So please, if you could, go and get yourself a seat in the grandstand. Continue on with our fourth complexion now. So at the moment, a 10:32, Lee Whelan is leading the charge. Of course, there are some much quicker cars coming up. Harvey Bogle with the Osprey Performance Supra, as I said yesterday, went into the 8s. This is just qualifying. They can afford to sit on the line for a good second. When it comes to race time this afternoon, it's going to be out the window. Let's see, 8.99, 148. Good start of the day, and a 10.28, 143 for Chris Schmidt. Right, next two. We've got the Supra and a G80. So, Petra Krumov yesterday put in a storming run with the BMW. All about getting the car off the start line, this one is. If you can get it to stick in the first 60 foot, we're looking for a low 8-second pass. There we go. So once again, Petra is going to build up the boost. Back end begins to squat. Gets it through the 60 foot. Very nice. 130, 60 foot. 131 at the 8. What flavour 8? 831, 169. That's good enough for number 1 qualifier. Well done.
That's 60 foot. I just hooked up, didn't I? Wasn't the slide of our actually? Just went, yeah. Should have quite a lot of set of cars.
Okay, right. So, loads of Run What You Run cars now making their way down into the pairing lanes. I can see Ferdinando's car as well in the pairing lanes. No jersey as yet. He'll be towing down. Unfortunately, they're going to miss that initial good bit of prep. Okay, right. So our final racer in our sports compact, not a sports car, the RX58 shootout, and it is Nathan James from Pinnacle Tuning. So A90 Supra. I've not seen this one run, so I'm not sure what it's going to do. It's nice and easy out of the hole. Puts in the power. And it goes 1094, 141, puts him in 5th position. Right, Fernandinho is on his way round. No Jesse, no Jesse.
Reckon they're 15s. That's what Connor was asking about.
Usually sort of breaks, don't it?
Yeah, it's what
I'll buy it.
Right. So, rolling under the tower now, Fernandinho Severino from Italy. Now, I've seen this car a couple of times around Europe. Mainly, of course, at Ravazzano in Italy, and then a couple of times at Alfar Raceway in Malta. But this weekend is his first trip here at Pod Raceway. He's looking to go quicker than 831, 175 miles an hour. Yesterday, a couple of low 9-second passes. Basically, just getting used to the track. First hit of the track, we always say to a lot of these racers that have only ever raced on like lower prep surfaces, first run, just take it nice and easy. They never listen, and he come out and straight away snaps them in their CV joints. Roll here. If you like following your YouTube channels, the SDS Race Project has got quite a good building YouTube channel these days. Of course, it's all in Italian, unless you've got a pair of Meta sunglasses. Yeah, you'll be stuck watching it in Italian.
Bring a 6 in with that. Yeah, no, it's a VR6 turbo, Mark fully lit it. They
144 miles an hour. 826, 175 miles an hour. Fernandinho Severino runs his personal best and the first run of the day at Das GTI Festival. Well done. And if you watched his start as well, he had a terrible start. He basically double clutched it like a granny. So there's plenty more in that.
7 seconds speed. That is 60 foot was one terrible. I think it's just trouble right now. That is quick.
There we go, 966, 152. There's some superbly quick cars in Robert Run.
Unbelievable. That's driven. He's probably driven that here.
I'm almost glad I didn't bring mine.
I'm not that quick enough. Just annoying.
Turning up with a full brush on it.
He did 6, 7, 56, 212. TT. He rolled it here. He rolled here, rolled back really badly, and had to reload the whole car. But we finished up the 180 through.
Just rolled down the.
I don't know, they go somewhere. We were here. They were saying,
I love it when people tell me they're retired. They split their car down, they sell everything off, and then give it about a year later and they come back. So, welcome back, David Lee. So the Mark 7 Golf with the TTRS engine.
next weekend.
It's going to be taking on the Golf R Wagon. It's been an impressive car this is. Golf R Wagon's been running down into the 10s this year. Chased down by David Lee. 971, 141. Unfortunately, issues for the Golf R Wagon.
Oh yeah.
I reckon we should get one. I think well, this is underneath us is that wild looking thing.
That is cool. That's a lot.
Man, this thing here is beautiful. This is good.
You're gonna make someone have that colour scheme, though, aren't you?
I look at the colours here. Like, this is like that's a nice wrap.
You could do that 2-tone armour.
Oh, he's broke me.
Right, Midland VW with their VW Golf. Well, that's quiet. Would definitely look very good with some VW Pro stickers on the side, I think.
Such a nice guy. Nice. Yeah.
Proper side, mate.
Hey, it's a little.
Justin, giving a free car cleaning service down there. It's very kind of them.
Boy, water.
She knows what she wants. It's literally like, put some water down. Oh, I'm not going in there until you put some water down.
How your boyfriend wants to do.
Got told off. Okay, so it's going to be a solo run for the Golf R on full Hoosiers as well. Looking to get some grip. Good looking run. Goes through 1061, 133. See the difference, a little set of tyres on me.
I'm really tempted to buy one just daily. But they're quite, you can get them at a decent price.
Yeah. They're getting older. Right, Olivia Carter with the Passat. So classic Mark 1 Passat with a 20 valve turbo under the bonnet. She runs in VW Sportsman class of the Volkswagen Drag Racing Club.
Still got a dial on.
Regularly runs down into the 13s. In fact, she's still got a 13 free dial on the back window.
She's got really short gears. So I know this gets some
Thomas out there, partner, guiding her stage. Both of these started when they were 16 years old in VW Sportsman. Doing 88 miles an hour on the 8th. And Olivia goes through 1334, 113. Nice. Where she wanted to run. That's pretty good, pretty good.
Mile an hour on it. That's quick.
That's really good. I mean, if she can get a sub 2 seconds 65, she's in the 12s.
No, that's an 11-second mile an hour. That's 11-second mile an hour. I reckon. No, we might have been 11.
Now we're talking about Tuareg.
I wish I could take the 86 now. Still
1588 and 86 from Tuareg. That's got to be the V6 3 litre version.
Mid-50s.
Because my 2.5 litre one ran 17. So it was great.
It's 235 horsepower. Forward.
Fucking heavy car, there, boy.
No, it's not that much heavier than TT.
11-9.
Mm-hmm.
You.
No. Yeah, but I'm wicked.
Oh, I actually 11-9.
Morning.
10.
How are we doing?
Alright, look, I've sorted you out a buddy today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got a guy called Mo.
Mo.
He does the racing talks stuff.
Okay.
He's like a young lad, Asian lad. And he's like well in on the X58 stuff.
Okay.
But I thought give him a try. Try and see what it's like having a bit of.
Go for it.
Get him up.
Because, yeah. I know how you always, if we can.
Yeah. So even if they just pop in.
Hit him up, and if it's no good, it's not.
Yeah.
Huge event.
I don't know if you're on there, but I've asked the guys in the rounds to sit down about 10 times now, but you need someone with security up there to sit them down
It's
properly.
because they're really wet, all the chairs.
Who? Oh, there.
Yeah, I've asked them loads of times, but every once in a while some people sit down, but
Yeah.
if you've got anyone spare that can just wander in every once in a while.
I'll see if I can find some security around there and get him to sit it all down.
It's 'cause
I even tried to get the man in the high vis jacket to do it. I was like, "Oh, you do your job." He's like, "I don't work here." I was like, "You've got high vis on."
it's the they are. It's because we went out there, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's drenched.
Right, it's just moist. Moist. Oh, that's from it. That's on all the time, so it's always recording.
Oh.
And it will pick up our voices, won't it? Whoever's watching.
That one person.
No, I think you find there's 33 legends watching at home.
That was the call when I said the call works. I kicked the call works getting into the car.
Yeah, look, straight away, look. Is that Mr. Herbert I can hear?
Who's that?
George.
Jordan. Hello.
Yeah, essentially the radiator's on in here, Jordan, so they can't to join me.
The only good place of pod today.
Yeah, that's it. Right, VW Polo rolling into station, taking on, is that an SQ8? Looks like it. Goes like it.
I thought I proper whacked my knee. I realised it. Can't you see the angle of the foot? It's just all right.
The only thing I regret not making into a race car instead of the TT, Mark 1 Fabian DRS. Yeah, diesel. There aren't many diesels in sports.
It's because it's dirty.
Yeah.
You just get moaned at. So.
He said, watches. Do you know what the record is for Mark 1 TT?
We were 20 pounds.
The guy that we
They're going to be in the nines easily if you go Germany.
I think the guy that we bought the
Sambo had his fast one, his old one. That went nines. Right, Jake Bracking with the VW Polo. Great little sleeper this. So the VW Polo got the four-wheel drive system underneath for the 20-valve turbo.
Do you want one?
Luke, do you want a coffee? Luke?
Coffee?
Yes, please.
Which one?
Latte. Okay, both drivers set. Jake's still out in front at the moment. He's being chased down. It's going to be real close towards the finish line. 15:42.89 to 14:71. Good morning, Rosa. Ferdinando ran a personal best this morning. 8.2. Right, Harry Gamble returns with the Mark IV Golf. Got to start on. Mr. Gear, you always see the hand.
Yeah. Never run before. Never run before,
Right. All in all, whoever's watching him, Jordan Clark, I still have a diesel. I know. There we go. There we go. Told you I'd send back up, didn't I? I told you I'd send back up. So again, once again, if you're in the grandstand, standing at the front, please go and get yourself a seat. Lots of people got there nice and early to get a seat. They didn't want to see the back of your head, so please make sure you're all sitting down. I like the guy pretending to be security in his high-vis jacket is still standing up. He's like, yeah, I'll work here. I'm all right. I'll stand up. I'm keeping an eye on them. Got your number. Okay, Mark 1 TT. Classic. Absolute classic these days. I'll say that because I drive one. It's been overtaken by the Mercedes, but 1386 and a 1606. That one's not a classic. That's only a 180. Needs to go and upgrade to 225. Right, so the Mark 5 Golf R32, looking down, they can't be 17-inch. They look really small. They look like a 16-inch wheel. It just looks wrong. I mean, who am I to say? I've got 15 inches on my Mark 5, so but, you know, I've got big old tires to cover it. Wow. So looking down underneath the tower, looks like we've got another contender for furthest travel all the way from Moldova. That's GTI Show bringing in people from all over Europe. We're going to have to look now. We're going to have to do it because Fernando was saying this yesterday. I'll tell you what. Oh, that's going to be on there, isn't it? So just having a look, Moldova on the upside of Romania. Basically, you've got to drive across the whole of Romania just to get it. That's got to be even further than, unfortunately, Jerzy from Lithuania. Furthest travelled today. Wow. What it does there. 60 foot. The 8th mile coming up to 101 miles an hour and takes it through for his first run, 1078, 129.
Do you want breakfast, right?
Oh, no, I'm good, thank you. Right, BMW 335 diesel, X-Drive as well. These are more than capable of running down into the 12s. Right, let's have a look on our schedule, shall we? Of course, Dash GTI Show is underway. Not everything is on the drag strip today. I know that's all I'm going to be watching. But it's just coming up to 10:30. The first big announcement of the morning, of course, is 11 o'clock. Is the Fuelers Bar opens. So should you wish to go and get yourself a beer, the Fuelers Bar opens in 25 minutes. On the drag strip at 11 o'clock, Fire Force 5 Jet Dragster will be coming out for first jet car show. At 11:10, we will be having Sports Compact Shootout qualifying round number 2, straight away followed by the X58 Shootout. We will see Fernandinho once again, and fingers crossed we'll see Jerzy come out for his first run of the day. 11:40 this morning will be the first showing in the live action arena. We're going to see the two brothers, and then our wonderful boys from Malta, Team Maximum Lock, will be doing their first show Now, the live action arena this weekend is over on pit side, so make sure you are on the pit side at 20 to 12. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, Luke.
Good to meet you. You got a contraption there, haven't you? How you doing?
Not too bad.
Come to join me for a little bit, have you?
Yeah, just content training for the day.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing, so you're gonna have to.
No, that's it. Well, I mean, come, just anytime you want to warm yourself up, just pop in, come up here, and just join me for a little bit, and then you're more than welcome to come and go as you please. And just gives me someone to talk to throughout the day, because otherwise I just sit here just yapping away to myself. But yeah, right, just grab a chair. Those hands work.
Yeah, it might be worth going around and doing some field work from now. Should we do field
Speaking
work
to
first?
people.
Make it like a schedule today.
Yeah. So that's the schedule. So like, I mean, obviously, everyone always wants to be around for like the jet car. That's at 11 o'clock. So you got about 20 minutes until that rolls round. And then we've got Sports Compact Shootout and the X58 Shootout. Jamie said you kind of know your BMW stuff at least.
Yeah.
Then you're more than welcome to just flit around the site, and then the next Sports Compact Shootout X58 is like coming up to 1:30, just after lunch break and sort of stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, more than welcome.
Cool. I'll probably go take a glance round and then come back slightly later on.
Yeah, no worries.
See you.
Enjoy, have fun.
Thank you.
But yeah, the main one is like at 11 o'clock is the jet car. Everyone usually likes to try and catch that.
Okay. We'll be back for that.
Get your shot downstairs with the jet car and stuff like that.
We'll be back for the jet car then.
No worries, man.
Definitely. See you.
See you in a bit. Okay. Hope the iPad, mate. The iPad will be knocked over for sure. I usually have to hold it against the window, but if I hold it against the window, then it tries to focus in and out as well. Okay, so just a little bit of squeegeeing going on. Nigel Animal. How's old Jesse this morning with that white Corrado? Perfect, thank you.
Just give it 1 minute.
Okay, so yeah. So just flicking through my program. Don't forget you've got your little pocket program these days. You can fold away, fit it in your pocket. Don't have to carry a big old program around with you all day. Pocket program has got key dates for 2026, like the Fast Show on April the 26th. Door Slammers and VW Breakout on the 15th to 17th of May. BMW Show on the 21st of June. Bug Jam on the 24th to 26th of July. And Ultimate Streetcar on the 31st of July to the 2nd of August. Of course, as the morning goes on, don't forget our Santa Park merchandise shop. I believe a lot of our merchandise is now 50% off. So if you want to get the 2025 championship merchandise, it's 50% off on whatever is left. And to be honest, the 2025 merchandise stuff was my favourite looking for a while. Simple, the black, white, and red. Right, so the cars approach the finish line at 10:83 and a 13:26. Don't forget, a huge thank you to all the clubs that are displaying at this year's show. I had a little walk through the areas earlier, the Audi Quattro owners UK. The Vagyard, as always, Aaron and the team down there. Society UK, Team AMG UK. So all them ladies setting up. I say ladies, there was a couple of gentlemen that arrived last minute, and one lone BMW who got lost in the middle. Street Talk, Redline Automotive, Flash Cars UK, Project VW, TRQ Performance, DTE TV, and Golf GTI UK. DTE TV. It was a YouTube channel. I remember that. I'm going to look that up later. Of course, you've got the Sonic Show and Shine. Made in Germany. Car cleaning stuff made in Germany. Show off your German and Volkswagen Audi group at this event. Take part in this Sonic Show and Shine. That was full and sold out before even 8 a.m. this morning. Of course, there will be prizes awarded for Judge's Choice. Best. This is where it does it. Gets me every time. Best Classic, pre-2000. Pre-2000 is now our Best Classic. Best Seat, Skoda, Porsche, BMW, VW, Mercedes, Audi, and of course, Best in Show. Talking of Team AMG, we've got the A45 on the start line right now. Back in 2019, these were a super popular car at Romney Run. Regular down in the 12s. Give them a bit of a tune, went into the 11s. That one goes 1289, 103. As we said in our live action arena, we have got the two brothers, Team Maximum Lock. Don't forget at lunchtime, DAS Auto Test. If you think you've got a calm head, skills and precision to master a handling track, you've got to head over there between 12:45 and 1:30. That is completely free to enter as well. You basically just got to have a car on road legal tyres, or at least not drag slicks, and happy to hoon it around the auto test. Kind of tempted, you know. Kind of tempted. I just don't want to break my own car, because I know I would. Because I get silly. So 10:42. Skipped forward a couple of hours there. 10:42 in the morning. 18 minutes until we see Martin Hill and Fire Force 5, the Jet Dragster, for his first run of the day. Come along, get yourself a good spanking, yourself a good seat in the grandstand. Seat in the orderly word. Please make sure we've got everyone sitting down in the grandstand. Don't be that one or two person standing up front. Another GTI tuned by Anson Tuning down the road. 92 in the 8th. And takes it through to an 1193, 114 to an 1140. Oh. Hello.
Please make you a shout out for Marky and see if anyone has a driver's side drive shaft.
A driver's side drive shaft.
I think that's what it said. Driver's side drive shaft, yeah. That's what he wants. That's what his car needs.
A driver's side drive shaft. Right. Considering he's got a lot of fans here, he was surrounded this morning. Marky Daly, MD Marky, is in need of a driver's side drive shaft. So if any of the BMW M1 fans here want to see Marky run, someone go and lend him a drive shaft so he can get back on the drag strip today. So again, if anyone out there has a spare drive shaft, driver's side for a BMW 1 Series for Marky. Please go hit him up because he broke in Q1 of the Sports Compact Shootout. He doesn't have a spare. So if anyone's got one out there, brought one along, or maybe you've got one on the car that you want to lend him because you love him, then pop up and see Marky. Right, tidy looking Polo GTI. I'm going to assume it's tuned by EcoTune. Big sticker may give it away. It's going to be taken on the C class. Is that C class? Yeah. Well, 1261 1370.
That's all it needs. That's yours. I mean, on the road, that would be cool. Well, I have. Me and Jake made them in 2016, and they just, when we had that company here in Pop. Oh, yeah, there are company cars. Got cars. That's cool. They were really good, but we preferred the BMWs. On the 335Ds. Yeah.
Well, if you watch the Jamie's Officially Gassed videos, you'd have seen Cameron Bishop on there many times with his GTRS. More than capable of running down into the nines. For many years, campaigned in a front-wheel drive Honda Civic. He's now grown up and got taste. Gone into an Audi TT. He was on the brakes well before the finish line there.
It's just stupid.
Oh, you're right there. He's boo-boo hurting.
It's pretty cut. So that's a little chunk off there. Oh. I don't know. He just wanted that GTI show. He wanted the car, didn't he? Yeah. Each their own. The thing is, it's like as soon as that was like you're buying like you've got the newest Apple Watch, the newest iPhone, the newest AirPods on finance. Yeah.
Who's that?
Just a guy that works for a city, Tom. Oh. He bought a Merc and he made a massive, like, rash, non-thought through process of getting GL. He had an E-Class anyway. He got a GLC, the coupe one, which was a year older, and petrol, and he's a field salesman.
Then he travels, 40 minutes to work?
40 minutes to work in the first place and then goes driving around garages. And now he's kicking off because, he's only getting 27 miles to the gallon. Well, obviously, you got fucking 2.5 litre petrol in a big 4x4 SUV. And then he's trying to complain with them, saying that it's not in very good condition and stuff.
His month, in 3 months of his monthly payments, he can just walk the car.
Yeah. Right. He's step forward. What a fucking Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You probably should have got an EV. Because that's what I'm charging.
Literally.
Oh, yeah. That would be perfect for him.
Oh, you made some right power on the dyno, didn't you?
Yeah.
You said that. And it was me that won, you think?
I know. Oh, you click that as well.
Actually, less is when I haven't got. Is it the fleet team?
The what?
Or was it anything I want?
No, you. No. Stand up on one.
Oh, okay, cool. I haven't got that one either. This is running about the same sort of terminals and stuff as I think Crash Carry can do next year.
I used like 115 yesterday.
Oh, is it? It was better then. Yeah, you made some nice power.
Happy with that?
How much?
383? Is it 383?
Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy.
Yeah, that's Corrado territory power.
I know. It's not even turned up.
It'd be good to do like what you said, do a run next year with all the weight out of it in that same map.
Yeah, but I won't because I'll be on methanol next year.
How are you going
Sorry,
50-50?
No.
You're going 100%?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What injectors you got?
2150.
You got pieces again. I'm getting Connor and all my lot going on 50-50. I found it really cheaper and easy, and it has massively supported my temps. They didn't make a load more power, but not mine like for like, no other changes, just that my power. 30 horsepower.
Yeah.
Which is nice. But it was more, this engine was just so much just cooler, always.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Okay, right.
Yeah, it's where the champions yesterday. They were all good. They really like Euro.
Dirty diesel of the day.
The whole thing about maybe it was pressing on the sales of it. It's gone up and down because you've got those stock and talk through that. The whole stock thing is a bit
11:35 and a 13:11.
The thing is, I can't be like, it's not got to be nice.
Yeah.
So they did ask me.
That diesel smoke hanging around yet again, much like yesterday, where there's absolutely no wind in the air to carry the smoke away. So it makes it look a lot worse than it actually is. I mean, the smoke's still there, but usually see it blow away. But today it's just hanging around.
But they were just overall fine. But that's what it's
M3 versus the M2.
Like, just get out. What did they do there? They didn't say anything. They think that they agree that we should worry about the hydraulic in the near future. Focus on the automotive.
Shaz was kind of interested. Too much about it, but I did find someone last night.
We need to sound good.
This guy I think
I was going to say I do not see you, but then all of a sudden I look to the left-hand side of the traction and I see a jet car on its way down in the power lanes, followed on by all of our sports compact shootout racers. So the Mark IV with the big unicorn horn. Looks like Barney wants to fight it with their two sticks. camera, it just looks terrible all the way down. 1413, 121, great terminal speed. So just a reminder, if you want to see the Jet Dragster, 5 minutes warning, get yourself in the grandstand or on the banking. We will be having Martin Hill with Fire Force 5, the Jet Dragster, in 5 minutes time. He's being followed on by our sports compact shootout racers. Geordie's come to join us as well. But is it Geordie racing? That is the question. Could it be Angela behind the wheel? See, we keep getting Geordie to come and race and say, yeah, but you know, married now, I'm not allowed to go. So he's going to put the wife behind the wheel, then she'll get hooked. I see your plan. I like it.
It's worked for me. I can vouch for that.
Only cost you.
We need to go and see Geordie because I bought he sold all that bed out of his his T5. I bought it off the caddy.
So this is going to be quite an amusing queue of potentially 20 to 30 vehicles outside there. Yeah, you can.
Still waiting.
Don't matter, it's got to be 2-2.
Can you fill that out, sir? The survey. Please. You can do that as well.
Yeah, I ain't got a phone on me.
Oh, what do you mean, your phone?
I left them. Charge my car. After it died.
You never charge your phone, do you?
No. I always forget.
Do you not? That's like you need to drill it in this short over the other thing you do last week.
The thing is, what I do is like, I'll plug it in when I get back and I'll get like 50%. I'll just scroll. I'm like, oh, this is fine. And then I wake up and it's 50%. Took a charger to charge it in the car, just completely forgot. I think chargers will work.
Scott's got his DSG to work, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, the thing is, Connor's was just a shit gearbox.
Yeah, I found one yesterday.
Well,
Grand.
it's quite expensive one.
Huh?
It's quite expensive one.
What's the time to karate when those people are asking? 10. All they need to know is it's a 10.
Okay, so still collecting our vehicles. Good sounding run there. 114 at the 8th. 961, 147 miles an hour for Mr. Lee.
Anybody in the staging lanes, outside of the track, other side of the car, please. No extensions and then you have the best start.
Okay, right. So we're about to go into a little bit of track prep. Get a bit of more rubber down on the start line for all of our sports compact shootout races. As always, a reminder to all of our sports compact shootout races and crews, can you make sure you are on the left-hand side, aka the grandstand side of your vehicles when the racetrack is live. The only people that can be on the right-hand side of the cars is anyone with a press pass who has signed their life away to say if they get killed, it's not our problem. Quite simply, quite simple. So it's brutal as that. So please make sure you are on the left-hand side of the cars when the racetrack is live. So collecting a load of vehicles. We will also hopefully be seeing Fernando and Jezzy for the first time today. So just bear with us. We've got Martin Hill first, and then we will go into sports compact shootouts. So if you're not in the grandstand or on the bank in, make your way now. We have a jet car coming up next. That was a PB for Olivia.
Was that? It seems like it. Has she got a different gearbox for this weekend? It didn't sound like it did usually.
No, Hazel said she just turned it up.
Because it sounded like it had a bit. Because it normally sounds stupid. The gears don't like. Vroom, that's just a change. Still pretty short. They were very short gears. She has the exact same sort of terminals as the Lupo, but in the exact opposite way. She gets all the spin on the line when we can't get off the line.
He's so much better when she's got easy.
Yeah.
It's almost a shame that it's that one little thing.
Yeah, but still, when she's had fun, she's enjoyed it this year and stuff.
That's all that matters.
I've got another bone to pick with a Corrado.
Another bones pick with a Corrado.
Yeah. The man who's got the audacity to bring another Corrado here. You see what race number it is?
36.
33. Motherfucker. Turned up here in a Corrado, quicker than mine, same race number with a different oil company.
I reckon we get kicked out.
That's how it works.
We should cut his brake lines.
Yeah. Well, you might need to go on the track there. It is proper gangster there.
I ain't seen it yet.
That thing.
That is cool.
It is meant to run at 8-0 yesterday. But there's nothing. I was saying to them, there's nothing Corrado about it. You know?
It just looks like Corrado.
It's got a Volvo engine there. Liberty, is that one where you go?
What's kind of going to do about his shift? So I think it'd be quite cool to get buttons. Oh, you know how he's got his little.
It happens. That will always be there.
Do you know?
You watch when Dave Henderson comes round. He's still got it. The stock one.
It's not too
No. You have to keep that really. I don't know how you get rid of it.
bad. I thought if you put aftermarket ECU on it, you might be able to wire up the buttons or something. Drive.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so as the tracks are doing the circles, again, a reminder to all of our crew guys. I know some of them are just doing tyre pressures, but once we are race ready, please make sure all crews are on the grandstand side of the vehicle. Okay, so as the 5-4 comes down, can we get all of our cars pushed down a little bit closer so we can try and get the end of the queue not so far down the track, please? So it's nice to see Geordie's getting in the car. On the form, I've got Angela driving, not you, Geordie. Sorry. You've been replaced. It says Angela Flood Jordan should be racing. I thought the car was going to go quick. Okay, so all cars coming down now. Okay, so it is qualifying round number 2 coming up of our sports compact shootout. At the moment, Dave Henderson is leading the charge with the GH Automotive Audi RS3. He went 8.8 in Q1, followed up by Ahmed Jamshed with an 8.9.
They bought a GTI from them, or they marked it and then they used it.
See, the turbo's not even in the actual engine bay. That's
in the car.
It's in the car.
Yeah.
Because it comes out the door.
Really bad.
Cheers, buddy.
What's that? I'm pretty sure this is that Corsa that's got C10 on the back of it.
Yeah, he's got C10 or he's got no, he's got
Got
C20.
like 3 numbers on
He's got C22 on the back, which is why I told you SCS 22.
Yeah, it is.
That's Grant Moore.
I'll have Grant Moore up there.
No, Grant's never run an 8. That's 20.
You told me Grant Moore was 20.
22.
He's typed in 20. 22.
22 is Grant Moore. Because he had C22 on the back. But he also did have his door slammers FWD on there as well.
So 22 is Grant Moore.
Yeah, I don't know who. There was no one else who ran an 8. You only got 2 8, So 886 is Dave Henderson. So the one with the Scottish flag on the roof.
That's BW Pro 475.
Yeah.
That's the one. Okay. Now it's a 475 22.
But if you keep an eye out for, I'll keep an eye out for Dave and see what he's got on the back window, and then I'll tell him to put something correct on the
Still
back.
better than getting some coffee.
Probably got 4. It should be 475. It's BW
Yeah.
Like with that bean to cut coffee machine at the summertime.
Oh.
Best thing ever. Oh yeah, you have it. They are hot.
Yeah.
Actually really quick as well.
Very well seen. Nice to see they're using the fire up. Yeah, it's always good when you do that. It's like a good old show, the cars lining up. We've still got more to come. We've got the X58 shootout and Jezzy and Fernandinho. Or Ferdinando. One day I'll get it right. Okay, so do we have a jet car moved yet? It might be under us, I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's under us. It was going to surprise me then. So, good morning, everyone. Are we all feeling cold out there at the moment? Anyone want to get warmed up? So, as always, we'll get this underway. We'll do a little bit of a morning exercise by a show of hands. Who has seen a jet car before? Hands up if you have, please. Quite a good. Okay, then hands up if you have never seen a jet car before. Wave them around if you've never seen a jet car. Wicked. Now loads of people know where to point their cameras. Right, Martin Hill with Fire Force 5, our house. Yes, right stuff. He treated us to a 300-mile-an-hour run a couple of weeks ago, the Jet Show. And we're just going to do the same today. Powered by a Sikorsky Steinbrain jet helicopter engine with a custom red chassis. Carbon seats in front of that jet engine. At the moment, basically on tip there, those guys are just looking over the car, making sure everything is A-OK. Again, if you've got people out there, cover your ears for this. It will be the fastest and loudest thing you can see all day. The exhaust of the jet is just behind the tower. So every pop of the afterburner, lovely. Now Martin Hill rolls that jet in front of the tower, where all the pulses go through the tower. People think we joke like we're trying to knock the tower down. It really is horrible. Turbine up to a little bit more. At the first time, you don't need to do all that, but Josh has no idea what he's doing. Okay, then Martin Hill is taken to the tree right now. Getting himself all set up. First time at Jack Get off 234, 294 miles an hour with a 5.09 second run. Oh, it's nice and warm up here now. In the summer, that's horrible because you're sitting there going, "It's so hot already. I don't need this." And in the winter, you're like, "Oh, nice, yes."
I thought he nearly was going to fall out the window.
I love that Josh was playing it cool, just looking at his phone like, "Doo, doo, doo." Me and Tom were like, "He's coming in a minute." Okay, so Sports Compact Shootout qualifying round number 2 coming up. Okay, so I've been given the qualifying orders for our Sports Compact Shootout. So at the moment, number 1 qualifier, Dave Henderson with the Audi RS3 from DH Automotive. Dave Henderson, there you go. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done, Dave. Currently number 1 qualifier with an 886. Number 2 qualifier is Ahmed Jamshed with the big man Ting Civic. You can see him just pacing in front of the grandstand. I can see it. Straight after him, it's basically just street racers. You got Arshad Jamshed. You got Amir. Akram Ashad next with a 908. Then it is Dean Dewhurst. Darren Dewhurst, not Dean. And at that point, I'll give it up because the car's rolling around. Don't keep getting it wrong.
To go and get any videos.
But yeah, so to be in the top 2, you've got to be into the 8s already.
Take any videos from you? Specifically.
Not really. You can get any videos. I mean, I'll tell you what, if you can get me a photos would be perfect. I never have photos.
I'll get on the start. He got off last time.
Okay then, so here we go. Qualifying round number 2, as we said. Hey, so Dean Heinemann, he had an aborted run earlier. Yesterday, he went 9:36, matching his 9:36 personal best. Alan Kenyon is currently our last qualifier after an aborted run in Q1. Here we go then. Qualifying round number 2, Sports Compact Shootout. Screaming for Dean Heinemann. Issues again for Alan. Dean doing 125 at the 8th. Takes it through to a new personal best of 9:11 at 164 miles an hour. Unfortunately, issues for Alan once again. Well done, Dean. Check that out. 9:11. Well, I don't know what's happened since yesterday for Alan Kenyon. He went from a consistent runner to just not being able to get gears. Okay, right, next up, our current number one qualifier, and that is Dave Henderson with the Audi RS3. This is the good thing about Das GTI Show, of course. Predominantly a German show, but we've got a mixture of Japanese cars in the mix as well. But of course, we've got fans of the VW, the Audis, and then of course we've got Honda fans, Vauxhall fans. There's a bit of a mix between all of us supporters. Geordie coming out for his first qualifying run of the weekend with the four-wheel drive Polo. More than capable of running down into the nines. Time on the launch, so we're going to keep our eyes on Dave Henderson, who's out in front at the moment. Dave's coming up to the finish line. 880, 164, extends his number one qualifying position. Geordie goes through 1160 and 127. With the little Vauxhall Nova, it's going to be taking on Wayne Waterhouse. Now, Wayne has only been taking over this car for the past few races. He's been getting familiarised with it, and now he's getting there. He's getting quicker and quicker. He's down into the 10s. Taking on Martin Dainty. So, front-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive car gets off the line first and is out in front. Here comes the power at the mid-track, doing 123 at the 8th. Martin Dainty goes 961 at 155. And it's an 1117 at 137 for Wayne Waterhouse. So 961 will get Martin Dainty into number 6 qualifier. Wayne moves himself in the same spot. In fact, stage 12, start at 12, stage 12. So with Geordie running, that makes it 18 cars currently qualified. And about 20 available, of course. Only the top 16 will get to run in elimination. So you need to be in that top 16. Scott Lurie on the line now. Scott's been having a good weekend. Both of these, in fact, have run personal best. Grant Moore would love to get a 9-second pass, and could it be incoming? 10.05 to a 9.79. 145 miles an hour now. Okay. So close, Grant. So close. I think you'll be seeing a 10-second ticket at some point this weekend. Right. So if you look at the top end of the track right now, 1191 is on the board. That is our 16-car bump spot. We have 20 cars qualifying at the moment. The top 16 is an 1191. You've got to go quicker than that. Is the man on that bump spot with an 1191, so he'll be looking to go quicker. This car is more than capable of running down into the 9s. Stephen Ray is driving around him at the top end. Stephen Ray goes 10.15. Simon Caroli improves to a 10.22, moves him from 16th to 14th in qualifying. So now the bump spot will move down. As soon as the boards will clear, you'll see the numbers on the finish line change, and they should change to 11.82. 11.82 will be Billy Bamber with the Nissan Micra. So Billy's not run yet. As I look around behind us, I don't see Billy underneath his tail. There he is. All right, so as the cars continue moving around, we're just trying to get a little bit of a shuffle behind us. The great thing about a turning circle on a front-wheel drive car with some big slicks is trying to get them into this left-hand lane. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, of course. Haider Jalal, or Fazal Jalal as he is on the entry list. Right, so Haider, not yet qualified, but ran his first 9-second pass yesterday. Taking on Billy Bamber. Billy is our man on the bump spot. Billy needs to go quicker than 11.82 because Haider is more than capable of going quicker than him, and if he does, it'll be Billy on the outside of the shootout. Haider goes 10.37 and 142, but a big jump for Billy Bamber, 11.39. That moves him up to 15th place, and Haider goes into computer change before I could see it. Oh, actually. So Haider did so he actually ended up walking down the line and is now on the outside looking in. The dialing board changes to an 11.16. At the moment, an 11.16 is one of our runners from earlier, whose number is 110. Can't remember. Right, next pairing. So Darren Dewhurst with the Shed, the Vauxhall Corsa, taking on our Shed, Jam Shed. Issues, unfortunately, for our Shed. Keep your eyes on Dean. He's going to go deep into the nines. How quick is it going to be? 9.26, 162. That's a really good run. That will move Dean, Darren Dewhurst, from 7th. It says to first, but it's definitely not first. That put Darren first for some reason with a 9, and there's 2 8. Let's all go up here at the moment. Computer's having a mare. Right, next pair. It is uncle and nephew Ting. So our number 2 qualifier, Ahmed Jamshed with a big man Ting Performance Honda Civic, taking on his nephew Amir Akram Ashad in the Dark Knight Honda Civic. Both of these cars more than capable of running down into the 8s. In fact, Amir is out in front at the moment, but here comes the big pound. No, Amir's staying out in front. He's going to take this all the way to the finish line with an 8.70, 179. It is Amir that goes to number 1 qualifier in qualifying round number 2. If that was a race in eliminations, that would have been fantastic. They were side by side to the 8th mile. Then issues, unfortunately, for Ahmed Jamshed as he dropped away. But the good thing is everyone knows Ahmed loves a little bet. So, you know, there could have been a side bet on that. Right. Who do we have left? We have moving into the X58 shootout. Right, Mo. pop on your cams there, sir. Ruin your hair now. Look at it.
Oh well. I cannot hear
I have
anything.
to twist this. Can you hear music? Can you hear music? Yeah, you can hear music and stuff.
Yeah, I can hear
that's
music.
That's all right. Okay, right. I've got a guess. It's Mo from That Racing Talks channel, isn't it? You
Yes.
can join me in the Tower. I'll sit here on YouTube and many other social medias, no doubt.
Yes, we are today. We are here in the commentary box, and I can't lie, this is an honor to be here.
We get the best view in the house.
Oh, this view's different.
Is it?
This is different. Like, if you don't haven't been up here, make sure you get up here, because this is wow. I can actually see the entire track the whole way, including who's winning.
You get to see what's going on, and then of course we get the bonus of our security cameras as well. So we get different views as well that we can keep an eye on. So for the old age people like me, when I look down at the finish line, I'm like, what time's that say? I can look on here, and it's usually zoomed in a little bit more.
I think I've still got my eyes so I can see the actual.
Oh, you're all right. You're youthful. It's fine. It's fine. Right. So the team's just ending up there. Murph looking good in the back of the Honda Legend. The boys go back to the pit. So we move on into the X58 shootout. Now, have you had a chance to chat to a channel to any of the guys that run these sort of cars?
Yes, I think we've spoken to quite a few people in the X58 class. I don't know if I got around to everyone. But I definitely got to speak to both people running right now. So
Okie dokie. Well, this is the first time I've seen Nathan James with a Pinnacle Tuning Supra. Now, earlier, I'm going to assume he's got a number plate on the back, so this is probably more of a road car going into a race car. But he was taking it easy off the start line and then putting the power in from around about the 60 foot. You see he's coming up now. He's up against Christopher Schmidt, the wife's car. Which can go into the nines. And look, 974, 146 miles an hour to a 1076. Now, Chris say he's been turning up the car. The original idea was get the car into the nines and then his wife was going to come and race. Obviously, he's just nicked it again and gone from going racing. Right, Lee Whelan with the X3M. He does have a big old wagon that should be coming out running down into the low eights, but it was not ready for this weekend. So, you know, when you've got 100,000 pound car, just bring out another,
the second one.
a spare one. There's me driving in a 1,000 pound Audi GT, and these guys have got 100 grand cars and they've got two of them. Completely not fair. Right, he is taking on. Do you know who's in the green car? It could be Marek's. Oh no, that's a bright green car, isn't it? All I wrote was green. So 10:59 and an 11:25.
So is this just the eliminations, or they haven't begun yet?
So at the moment we're in qualifying. We've got one more round of qualifying to go with the 58, the front drive car. Obviously the Sports Compact Shootout has been running for years, so those guys are running know what they're doing and their numbers and stuff like that. Where the X58 is a new car, we've got some new names. So again, like normally when a car comes under, I'm like, I know that car. But with the X58, there's a lot of new people that I've not yet got to meet. This car is cool.
This speaks to my last
Yeah. Always about getting past the 60 foot, which he has done right now. He's going 138 at the 8th. It's going to be an 8.41, 171 miles an hour. But as you said, he did go, I think it was like an 8.0 a couple of weeks ago on one of the Run What You Brung days.
That's insane. On a Run What You Brung day as well.
Yes. It's it. Well, people do say to us, is there different levels of prep? And it's like, yes. Obviously, we have a Run What You Brung day prep, which is we glue the track in the morning, and we continue to glue it throughout the day, and we attend to the track, putting down rubber throughout the day. But the problem is, with the constant run of treaded tyres, they pull up the rubber off the track. When you come to like a full-on race meeting, like our Summer Nationals or Festival of Power, something like that, you're probably talking like 98% of cars are running a slick tyre. So they're actually continually adding the rubber to the track, making it better and better. It's only when you come to events like the FIA events where they pound the track with rubber and pound it with glue and the prep is so good. But when it comes to the big cars, they love it. But us with the smaller cars, they say 1,000, 2,000. This is too much for us. We can't overcome that amount of grip. So it looks like we're running back into our run what you run. Unfortunately, no Ferdinando or no Jesse Kamelski down for that run, which is a shame because I was hoping to see them. I don't know, but as you walk up into the pit, do you have a look at some of these sports compact shootout cars as well? Okay. Now you had an interview with Ahmed before?
Yes, I did.
That was about. I say that because it was about 2 years ago, I think.
I think it was about a year and a half ago. Yeah, about a year and a half.
I remember watching it because it was one of the mornings. It was one of the mornings when I, as a trucker, I started like 3 in the morning and I got to a delivery place at like 4:30, and then they were like, "We don't open until 6." So it was perfect. I arrived, and the night before your video uploaded, so I just got to sit there and watch it because I know Ahmed. I saw his name, so it drew me in to watch it.
That was one of my favorite videos to make as well.
Thank you.
Ahmed's energy was unmatched.
It is, and it is always good. That's the thing. See, drag racing is a very small community, but there's not, because it's a small community, most people are friends, and most people do get along. And if there is a rivalry, it's kind of
Friendly.
It's a friendly rivalry, but you do get in other sports. There is, I don't want to say vicious rivalry, but that's how you get the building and the support, and you get teams like exactly like this week. I don't know if you saw online with Cletus McFarlane and Joel Grannis. So over at FL2K, Joel Grannis didn't make the call for qualifying for elimination round number 3. He was the number 1 qualifier, but he didn't make the call. And then there was all this hoo-ha afterwards online with the internet, and from there grew this big thing where it was like, let's 15 grand, let's race, let's go back on Monday. And all of a sudden the internet blew up, and there's like, they've got like 1.2 million people watching a live stream to watch this one race. People went and paid the subscription to watch a one race. And we do get that, I think, with some of the guys from the X50, like Marky. I know he's not racing this weekend, but Rob, them two have created a little bit of a market between them, and they get people talking.
I think the X58 course is like, it's got that competition, like sport competition. Actually, see who's faster.
Yeah.
Who wants to race. I think it's been a bit too friendly.
Yes.
Me personally, I think now it's starting to liven up. I'm starting to see a bit more competition.
People do get afraid to cheer on other people because they're like, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. I mean, like we had a bit of rivalry at our national finals a couple of weeks ago, and one of my main rivals in the championship was very open about not wanting him to win. So when I beat him in the semi-finals, the passion was there because I was like, right, Jake Six goes through his way, 46 and 131 miles an hour.
10-second diesel.
That is a 10 seconds, 2-litre 16 valve common rail in there. That's one of his quickest ever runs.
This golf looks fast.
Yeah, the Midland BW Mark 7 has been down into the 10s on a number of occasions. And he is taking on the BMW as well. This will be the BMW's first run, I believe. And 28 in the back window. Managed to get a really short handle probably on Instagram. It's a quick car though. 107 at the 8. 11:14, 9:79, 145 miles an hour. That's the first time I've seen the Midland BMW go into the 9s.
Is that his personal best then?
That is personal best.
Congratulations. 9.7 is fast in the golf.
Today's one of those weird days. The air's really good because it's very cold out there. There is zero wind. If you look at our flags, they are just on the floor. There's no wind out there at all. But we are very overcast, so the track is very cold. So you've got to really tune to the track to get a good time today. Doesn't matter how much glue you put down on that track, the track needs heat to make it. So on top of the concrete is a layer of rubber. And if you think about rubber, when it's cold, it's brittle and hard and won't move. But when it's warm, it gets soft and squishy. And when it's soft, that's when the rubber moves. That's what gives you a good spring on the start line. So today, start line's not going to be brilliant because it's cold. But as you said, the air that all the cars are getting today, it's definitely a good day for running past today.
It's quite close actually.
Yeah. I think the Kestrel beer lane's just going to take it at the top end. Yeah, 1336 to 1408. So what car brand would you be repping here? What car did you drive in today?
I came as a passenger.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's all right. Did you come with a heated seats on?
Yes. 100%. It's cold today.
That's
It's
the
freezing today.
first time today that I found out my Audi TT has got heated seats. And I was just like, oh, this is nice.
I have to find out if the car's got heated seats before I buy it, not afterwards.
Oh, no. I'm all about the air conditioning. Even if it's this cold, I'll still put the aircon on. I like to be cold.
I can tell you're wearing shorts.
I like being cold. Keeps the blood flowing.
He's wearing shorts in this film. It's kind of criminal.
Just sit up here in the warm. You don't even notice it.
Yeah, until you.
Every once in a while, I go outside and I'm like, oh, it's quite cold out here today.
We've got the GTI and the M4. Who do you think?
Go to M4.
Go to M4? I'm going to have to go M4 as well.
Although the GTI has been tuned by Artec Performance in Nuneaton, so it's going to have some sauce. Sorry, Nicky. If I'd have seen your sticker on the badge, I'd have backed him, but it was fun. Not anymore. 1256 to a 1302. 1302 for a GTI is a pretty good time. You're stretching it to get it into the high 10, into the high 12, sorry. Right, classic Mark 1 Passat, Olivia Carter. She ran a personal best earlier of 13.31. She runs in VW Sportsman of the Volkswagen Drag Racing Club. Under the hood, she's got a 20-valve turbo. The family basically have all old-school Passats. So Dad, Rob Carter, has got a 7-second Mark 1 Passat with a twin-turbo V8 in. Mum, Helen, has got a Passat wagon with the V6 Audi S4 engine running in. And then they've got a front-wheel drive 20-valve turbo version. I love their old school Passats.
So the whole family's a drag race?
Yeah, whole family are drag racing, yeah. Audi's going to get there first with a 1395 and a 1351 for Olivia. 60-foot hurting now this time on that rubber. 114 mile an hour. Getting quicker and quicker. So I can't help but feel when a car comes around underneath and they've got a number plate that says Weapon R. I'm like, well, you know.
I spoke to him outside.
You're making a name for yourself.
That's got a Dazzler in it.
Oh, is it?
It's got a Dazzler in it.
Okay.
He said he's running about 980 horsepower at the moment.
Okay, so you're choosing the Golf this time then? Good looking run. 1058, 134, and a 1339. So while you're here, tell us about your channel. What do you cover more? Is it racing, street racing, car culture?
For me, it's like racing.
Yeah.
I'm just any sort of racing, whether it's street, drag, anything. I just like racing, adrenaline.
Nice.
That's the biggest start point for it, like, and then everything else just if we cover it, we cover it. Like, if someone races, any races happening, any street races.
So today's a perfect day for it. You can go around and find some people to grab and go and speak to and say, right, I want a studio interview with you at some point.
Yeah, so if I come round to you, make sure you are ready. The camera's going to be rolling.
Are you getting like smaller content today, or are you looking to sign people up for a larger content interviews?
So today we are doing a day vlog, recording everything as we go, getting the interviews in. In terms of the actual long interviews, we'll see who's done for an interview recently. I haven't been too active, so I'm trying to get back into the swing and into the motion of it again.
That's it. Well, winter is coming, and a lot of people will be hiding in their garages doing winter builds and upgrades. So it's always a good time to get the content out, because that's when people are not really racing.
You know what I've realised with winter? It's a fish. It's technically when everyone's meant to be the quietest, but it's when everyone's like tucked away in their garage, typing away. It's when all like the competition and all the rivalry starts from nowhere.
Stop that. I go after finding drag racing in hotter countries.
I might have to join you then.
That's it. Got Maryland in 3 weeks' time. I say hotter countries. Last year it was lovely. World Cup finals in the daytime was on point. It was like shorts and t-shirt weather for everyone. As soon as it got to the evening, everyone was in parka jackets. They were in woolly hats, and it was me just standing there in shorts and t-shirt going, "What's your problem? It's not even cold. It's not even cold."
Nah, I still can't believe he's wearing shorts. I can't get over it.
It's toasty.
It's freezing right now.
Toasty.
I'm not in here, but outside it's cold.
All right, so it's a Mark 7 and a Mark 5. See, I'm a fan of the Mark 5. That's why I race. Yeah. 1173, 115, and a 1394 and 107. So looking at my timetable for now, what is it? It is 11:42. Kicking off now in the live action arena, two brothers take to the show for the first time of two shows today. UK Drift Pioneers, Vandal, Toddy and Trina, showcasing thrilling mix of precision riding and high-speed drifting. So live action arena this weekend is in the pits at the top left-hand side. So if you want to go and check out the Two Brothers stunt show, they will be followed on by Team Maximum Lock at 12:10. Don't forget, also at the around about 12:45 to 1:30, Das Auto Test in the live action arena. If you've got a German and Volkswagen Audi car on a road treaded tyre, aka not on a drag slick, if you've got some R-Treble or something like that, you're perfectly good. But of course, we just don't want people going into the auto test centre on a slick tyre, because that's not going to work. Go up there. It is completely free to enter. All you need is a driving licence to prove that you can drive, and of course a German or Volkswagen Audi group car. Handling track will be a number of turns, J-turns, reverse into the garage. It's just a bit of fun if you've got a car that you love throwing about. Usually if you've got a nice small hot hatch, you're definitely up there with having a bit of fun in there. If you've got a big turbo car, then to be honest, you're going to be spending half the time in lag and it'd be pointless. But if you've got a nice little normally aspirated car, go take it up there, or a small turbo car. 12:45 to 1:30 in the live action arena is Das Auto Test.
What's coming up next then?
BMW is at an F2. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea on most of the BMWs.
A G80 M3.
And this is where you'll see, all we get to see really is the roof line. And from the roof line, you have to work out what car it is. And if they haven't got badges on the back. So if I'm looking down, I'm like, is that an M3 or an M5? But if I say the right thing, people in the grandstand go, it's clearly so-and-so. And I'm like, all I can see is a roof line.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I feel like from here I can see.
It's just a BMW. So even the badges are blacked out, so I can't even see them.
I'm guessing you're not a fan of BMWs.
I like them. They are a fantastic car. They have changed the game in the last 2 years. $10.31. Yeah, no, it's like over the years, I've been doing Run What You Run commentary for like 11, 12 years now. And we've seen cars chop and change. And I will say, like before COVID, the car to have was the AMG A45. And everyone liked them. And they were like a 12-second car out the box, give them a tune, they were an 11-second car. Then, like in the early COVID years, became like people started tuning the Mark 7 Golf R's. They became popular. Then all of a sudden, the BMW 1 Series came out, and then all of a sudden, these G Series cars started coming out with the BMWs. And to be honest, in the past 2 years, there is nothing that can touch the BMWs, in my opinion, when it comes to the Run What You Run cars. When it comes to someone who's going to turn up here at Sanderpond Raceway, maybe change the tyres, but maybe not. Maybe just run in their full race attire, maybe run in their full road attire. But they put on such a good show. And they've made it really hard for Run What You Run. So now, because a lot of them are running 8s and 10, and like 9s and 10s, and you sit there just going, BMW just runs a 10. 99% of the people here would love to have a 10-second car.
10-second course fast.
It's a ridiculous. A 12-second car is fast. A 12-second car on the road is a car that you can regularly lose your license on.
Yeah, I mean, a 12-second car is sort of 400 brake horsepower-ish. Yeah, for the streets, that's definitely more than enough.
And I'm hoping.
That sounds fast. That sounds very fast. I remember speaking to him in the line.
It is a very nice, tidy build, especially when you've got the engine open. Everything is beautiful under there. So Adam's been doing a number of Run What You Runs. He was last year at VW Action in September, knocking on the doors of the nines. Fully road legal car as well. He took part in Street Weekend. In the 8th. 11.01, 125. Yeah, last weekend we had the Saturday off because we're getting towards the end of the season now. The days start petering out of it, and we had the Saturday off, and of course, everyone's given the day off at Sanderpond Raceway. So what do we do? Well, Melbourne Raceway was open in York, so we all went drag racing in York. Which is like it's an 8-mile no prep quarter drag strip, but there is slowly building up rubber on the start line. But again, it is no prep. But because it's no prep, the good thing is like when it's raining or when it's damp, you can still run because it's like being out on the road. Yeah. But whereas here on the drag strip on the rubber, you literally would just spin and crash straight away. But out there, it was like, yeah, it's dry and it's dampish. Take it easy. It's down to you. So yeah, sending the TT 4-wheel drive like sideways off the start line, just having great fun.
Again, TT sideways off the line.
Just 4-wheel drive, but when it's wet.
It's wet, yeah. How much power is your car running?
Only like 300.
Wow.
Not bad. It's a little.
Still managed to get it sideways.
Yeah.
That's
great.
That's
great fun. Great fun.
You must have just dumped the clutch.
100%. 100%. It's a daily. It's there to be abused. Right, BMW and an Audi. Now, of course, we've got our marquee cars, which is our sports compact shootout, the X58. But then Run What You Run, of course, is just everything and anything that someone's brought along. It's always good fun because you never know what's going to roll underneath the tower until something surprises you, and you're just like, "That's a sleeper," and then you're like, "Oh."
So at what point does a car surprise you?
When I'm not paying attention to it, and then I look up at the time, and then I'm like, oh, there was a BMW yesterday. I think it was a blue one. It might have been with is it GND? I think it is. I think it was one of their cars, and it was like a 5 Series or something like that. And I just looked at it, and I was like, oh, I just carried on just doing my paperwork. And then I looked up, and I was like, 9.6. And it came back round again, and I was like, this car, and like obviously it tells us on the computer what they've run before. and it was in the middle of the pack, and I was like, okay, this car's from 96. Now that can't be right for this car. That must have been a computer error. And then it launched, and I was like, maybe it was this car. So it's the next pair, leave line. Just a reminder, it is 10 to 12 here at Dan's GTI Show in the live action arena. Two brothers are underway doing their motorcycle stunt show. 10 past 12 is team
That looks meaty.
maximum lock. And then, yeah.
Got an orange tree in the left hand. That's got slicks all around with 15-inch tires.
Paul Beatty. Is it a grey one by any chance?
Yeah, it is great.
906. I'll put the bet on now.
Put the bet on 906. What are you betting?
Nothing.
He just runs.
Well, he's not run this weekend. So whether he's changed anything, but he is a consistent low 9-second car. He's taking on the Mark V GTI.
You think there's much of a race in it?
No. Not at all.
You've got to give him a bit of hope, no? You can't just beat him down from the line straight away.
He's got two hopes. One hope and no hope. 119 at the 8th. Paul Beatty. 970. He let me down. He was listening to me. Lucky I didn't put money on it. I lose enough money at World Cup finals. Don't need to. I've learned my lesson on gambling with money. Last year, so World Cup finals. I don't know if you've ever been, but it is one of the biggest import versus domestic drag races in the world. So the Maryland, and basically you go into the grandstand, and obviously American money, you got like the $1 bill.
Oh my God.
So everyone's got wristfuls of dollar bills, and literally as soon as the car comes in, you've got people at the front just going left lane, right lane, left lane, and they're like $1, $2, $10. They're like money going up. Cars go through the finish line, and all of a sudden, money, just cash is going up and down the grandstand to different people.
I went to Texas 2K
Oh,
in March this year. So we went to a track called Yellow Belly. Oh my God, that is all I saw.
yeah,
You just see people screaming, left lane 50.
yeah.
Someone saying, left lane 50. And then they go and shake hands before the race.
That's it.
That's it.
Although there was no shaking of hands in this round, it was literally if you just locked eyes and put your finger up, you were locked in, and your money was going up and down. And admit, like we said, in the UK, you can't really do it. It's a pound coin. It's not as good as pass that pound coin up with you, mate. But really, we were only betting with what 70p, really.
Really and truly. But when I was in Texas, they weren't betting dollar.
Nah.
They were
Well,
just
that's
betting straight 50.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, I was watching that, and then I was like,
Was that a twin turbo R8?
I don't know if it's twin turbo, but it's definitely
I can see things in the rear grille.
Oh.
It looks twin turbo to me. Yeah, fine. Let's see what it does. I'm interested. I think that's twin turbo. I really do like some twin turbo.
He has got some money in the shocks. I can tell you that because you can see the gas back control the rear shocks. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Is it a single digit? 973, 152. Very nice.
Anyone want to sponsor one?
Check, so I mean, not said, I like the golf uniform.
Right. There you go. Oh, got distracted, didn't I? All this talking.
does burn out as we got two, so we probably left up.
Marian Livuduta. He is a Romanian buddy who came along to Sandpod Raceway and ran his first 8-second pass yesterday. So this boy, he has no issue travelling to and from Romania to come and race.
Now that's dedication. I just about got here from there.
Well, I mean, like, so he's come from Romania. We've also got Jezzy, who's come from Lithuania. Fernandinho, who's came from Italy. And then there was a Mark 7 Golf R from Moldova
I saw that.
earlier today. And I was looking at Moldova. You've got to do the whole of Romania to travel through to get here. And I was like, nah, it's going to be the farthest. Right, he's going to build up the boost.
All he did was spin at 60.
Yeah, 2.24 60 foot. He was like a 1.4 yesterday. Again, that track,
a whole second slower.
that track is still cold out there. We need this cloud. Oh, my iPhone app did say sunshine. I'm still waiting for this sunshine.
Yeah, my phone said the same. It also said 17 degrees. It doesn't feel that way.
It feels like 17 degrees to me.
Oh, that's a very sleeper build 540. That looks very like, I think that's a police on the road. And it's quick. It's like 1,760. 11.8 at 140 miles an hour.
It's not bad. Because I bet you that's got all the comforts inside.
You might even have massage sheets on. We don't know.
See, now we're talking.
Oh, that'll be very nice.
Oh, yay, finally.
I was going to say, you just need to project. Was your first time?
You know what? Please put these on.
Can't hear it. So then, can you do an ear off? Is that?
What's that?
Could he have his ear off so he can hear himself how loud he is? He thinks he's really loud, but people in the crowd are messaging me saying he's not as loud as he should be.
Should be. Well, that's what. There you go. Put under me, and that's where it should be in the middle. What you want to do? Yeah, just try and twist it so that's facing, because sometimes that one it likes to turn away from your microphone from you.
Oh.
So put it on. That's it. And then try and bend that round to there. That's it. So worst case, like bend it there, sort of thing, and it brings it in. Hello.
Hi. Currently, this is in one-day parking with its lights left on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, right. So, just a parish notice for anyone out there with a teal-covered Seat, registration Oscar Yankee 53 Lima Sierra Delta. You've left your lights on your vehicle, so that if you own a Seat, registration OY53LSD, what a license plate. You've left your lights on, and we don't want you going back to a flat battery at the end of the day. The good thing is, yeah, How did you know? I didn't even say that online yet, but a few people watching on the YouTube channel already noticed that Jezzy and Fernandinho are in the lanes. Yeah, they'll be coming up in a minute. I think we are going to do.
What cars did Jezzy and Fernandinho drive?
So Fernandinho has got a Audi TT Mark III. He went 8.2 at 175 earlier today. So he's travelled from Italy.
8.2.
8.2.
Well, that's going to be a spectacle to watch.
Let go. There you go. That should do it. And then we've got Jezzy Kamelski from Lithuania with the Corrado. I've been trying to get that car here since 2011. Obviously, it's a long way for that man to come.
14 years ago.
14 years. I've seen this on YouTube, and I was like, I love this car. And then for years, I do like arrange cars coming over for VW Action and stuff like that. So I used to have like a budget to work with, and like go and pick and choose cars from all over, and like the cars I'd see on YouTube or Facebook and stuff. And I'd get in contact with them and like, come on, we want you to come and sample them. So this car has only ever ran on basically airfields. In the past couple of years, it started going a little bit further afield. He was at Yade Race in Germany not so long ago, but his personal best is still an 801 on an airfield. So he's come here to Stanford Raceway to run on a fully prepped track to try and get into the sevens. Now, yesterday, the problem he had was he was launching at like his normal RPM, but the track was gripping, bringing down the engine, slowing him down in the 60 foot. So he still ran an 804 at 172 yesterday, but as he started turning the wick up to try and overcome the grip on the start line, the back end basically squatted down and gripped, and then projected the car forward, but up in the air, so that all four wheels were off the ground at the moment where it was in full throttle. Four wheels off the ground. And he basically sprung it up into the air and was like boing. And then I think he just was like at full throttle at that point, and he broke a few things last night. So he's going to be coming around the corner in a minute. But this Corrado looks absolutely mental.
Is that a Touring?
That is. It's a V6. I'm a 15 early.
Yeah, that's the right one.
You almost gave the call for a good race.
Okay, thank you.
That wouldn't be a way to go out.
One of the most famous videos from many, many years ago now was used to be a grandma called Gwen. She was 93. She had a Rover, I think it was a Rover 95. So like a big old, imagine a beige wagon, big boot, horrible car, but she had nitrous on it.
Huh? At 93 years old?
93 years old. And she'd come round, and there was a video where she raced a Skyline R32 and beat him. But obviously, everyone in the crowd is like, "Go on, go on!" And it's still on YouTube these days. Saying "Grandma beat Skyline." That's the Golf from Moldova. Side by side tents. Nice. 1063. Yeah, 12.3 of that. The wagon's just not performing today. It's usually in the 10s, that is.
He looked like he hit him literally just after the 8th.
Okay, so we're just doing a little bit of track prep before we send these two cars around the corner. Yeah, the Corrado, if you get a chance to have a look at it in the pits, it's basically a full tube chassis car with four-wheel drive, Liberty gearbox connected to a Volvo engine. So it's something a bit different. I don't know which Volvo engine it is.
Probably a 5-cylinder.
Runs on methanol. Big old the turbo's so big that it's basically inside the car. So if you get a chance to look at it in the pits, the turbo is actually in like almost the passenger footwell. They've made the firewall come back a little bit further, and it's in the driver's footwell, and then the exhaust comes out the door of our normal driver's side door that would be
Out of the door.
it comes out the door. It caught Bob out yesterday because he was on the 2-step, and there was like a flame coming out the side, and then he come up on the 3-step, and the methanol flame that come out the side, Bob was getting singed. He was like, "What?" He was like, "I was just getting warm." Right, so yeah, a couple of minutes, and we got 2 fast cars coming around the corner for you. All the Italians are coming online. Ciao, ciao, everyone who's watching on the YouTube channel European Front Wheel. Good morning, or good afternoon, as it would be, as it's now just gone 12 o'clock. Oh. Just had loads of
Is
people.
that a 36-minute video on my phone?
Yes. 40 minutes.
Story is for you.
It's okay. I will send it to myself.
You buy the one camera that's going to come in clutch. At one point, I knew it was going to be clutch.
Tractor's sending me.
This view here, this is so good. So just being like opposed to regular stand view. Even being down at the track, this is so much better.
Is the audio for the YouTube in this room?
Sorry?
The tablet, is it filming it?
Yeah.
So is that audio playing right now?
Yeah, so don't say fuck or bugger. It's only my channel. They won't care. No, literally the main live streams are all finished for this year, because obviously the live stream is a promotional tool for next events and stuff like that. So literally, I've just got my iPad in the window. But the amount of people will be like, "Oh, put the video on, put the video on." So I'm like, it's just one camera looking out. If they want to watch it, they can. Makes no difference to me, does it? It's just literally.
There's a good amount of people in there, though.
It's not really. It's like 39 people.
That's a good amount of people. That's a good amount. It's 12 p.m. on a Saturday.
That's it. But, yeah.
I didn't even know YouTube Live's like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've got like StreamYard, so I can stream through this app, and then obviously you can just put up like hold up for cleanup, and in the meantime, like while we get a little, where is it? Where's my media? Put up photos and stuff. You know, fancy like while we're on a break. His group of people. Yeah.
That looks dark.
Okay, right.
So I
So,
turn around
yes.
and I see what's meant to be a Corrado.
It's confusing.
It's not really a Corrado anymore.
This is one of those ones you want to get your cameras out for, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I've been fighting for 14 years to get this car to Santa Pod Raceway. So, Jesse Kamelski with the Corrado from Lithuania. It's run an 801 over in Lithuania on an airfield. He's come to Santa Pod Raceway with one goal, and that is to run a 7-second pass.
We want to get a 7-second pass.
Oh, I hope so. I did say to him yesterday, because he went 8:04 yesterday, and I was like, not allowed to run a 7 today. You've got to save it for tomorrow. Oh,
So it's in the only fun line.
okay, so he is now going to go up against Ferdinando Severino from Italy. So again, another low 8-second car.
It's meant to be a TT as well.
Well, this is a full TT. This is a full chassis TT. What a race this is going to be. I really hope both cars end up leaving on the green. So, depending on which way you look at this, who's travelled the furthest? Fernandinho all the way from Italy, or Jerzy Kamelski from Lithuania?
I think Lithuania as well.
I think it is.
I think it's a lot further.
Both of these set off on, I think it was Tuesday, to get here to come and put on the show with Das GTI.
I don't know which one it is. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. As I said, look at the normal driver side for us for Jezzy's Corrado. You can see the exhaust pointing out the door. Watch for the flames coming out the side of there. You saw Chris there. You say, right, I'm going to take a step back. Right, here we go. Fingers crossed, everyone. We could get side-by-side sevens.
I've got right. I don't know why.
Together, we got a race. Fernandinho is out in front at the 8th mile, 134. Italy's going to take it. It's an 8:33 to an 8:67, 175 to 173. Nice race, though. Nice. Well done, well done. And well done to Jezzy's crew as well. They've been working all night long fixing that car to put on a show today. That's their first run out today. They are due to be out again at some point whenever the shootouts are out. So we've brought them down.
He's found a good way up the track.
Yeah.
He's found a very good way up the track.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Lithuania. You can see Jezzy's team with the T5. They're going to go and collect him, and hopefully we're going to see that later on again today. That was good fun, that was. I enjoyed it. We want some more of that. And if you like cars like that, don't forget, next year's calendar is already out. Door Slammers is the event you want to come to watch cars like those two taking the trip over here to the UK. Door Slammers is our big money door shootout where we have over £100,000 on the line. And it is the reason we get cars from all over Europe. And I believe we'll even have cars from America next year.
We're going to have cars from America next year.
Yes.
And Door Slammers. Okay. Now I'm excited.
Yeah, we've got some front-wheel drive cars that are lining up to be coming over in a container.
I'm guessing a Honda.
Not allowed to tell you.
I'm going to put
to be honest, your money's easy on a Honda because if you go to American drag race, this is the thing. Yes, America has got the fastest front-wheel drive cars, but at the same time, they have basically, we have Santapod here in the UK. In Europe, you've got Tierp Arena in Sweden, and you've got Hockenheim for one weekend in Germany. They are your main drag strips in Europe. In America, you've got one every God knows how many miles. So while you'll still see the Americans complain that they haven't got enough drag strips, they've got way more than what we've got.
Yeah.
And so they've got more chance of testing. They can also test all year round because, as you've seen, you can test at some places in the summer. As soon as it gets to winter, you go down to Florida and you can continue testing throughout the winter. But the thing we have over the Americans is we have variety.
Yes.
As you said, at Texas 2K, for me, World Cup finals, I'll go and watch the ex front-wheel drive cars. Apart from Bradley Dillon in the Dodge, it's 35 other Honda 6s.
No, but I mean, majority of the front-wheel drive cars in America are Hondas.
Yes.
And I don't think there's many front-wheel drive cars you can buy naturally. And that's probably the biggest issue.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, it is big money to get those naturally assets to go fast. We don't have many of them in in Europe.
That's what Jammett built.
He did, and then he realised how much it was going to cost to go fast, and then he went, there is no point, and then he sold it quick.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, he did. No,
I'll start tables anyway.
yeah, like manager, I think he went 9-3 this year or 9-4. Again, 9-5 for him, but it's tough. It's tough. Right, 12:15, ladies and gentlemen. 45 minutes until we go into a half an hour lunch break. 15 minutes until the live action arena opens up for DAS auto test. Right, the diesel Mark IV of Sean Duffy looking for his first 10-second pass. Oh. was there a communal in the grandstand there? The thing is, we still can't see the car.
I think he's alright. He's still moving.
Yeah, he's under power.
Can I get to see a replay of that?
How did it look for you, Mr. Blackett? Obviously, you were in the front. Was there a big flame? Was there a big explosion? Did you get the photo? Oh, come on. You're supposed to be a professional photographer. Oh, well. Yeah. As always, Mr. Ian Blackett, our official on-track photographer, gets 99% of the photos out there. Sports compact shootout cars making their way down once again.
So these are the real fast boys.
Oh, thank you, Lewis.
I'm off the lights. Oh, that looks like a sleeper boat.
Still going 99 miles an hour on the 8, coasting through the top end. 10-13, 24. Unfortunately, it looks like
Bro, I didn't know.
Loud, bro. His voice is booming.
You see this S6? I wouldn't realize that's got anything behind it. If I didn't see that. That's pretty fast. 11 flat for a car that looks like it doesn't score.
it probably does.
We've got a Mark IV Golf and an M140i. So yeah,
Heads up drag racing.
that's the fast one.
Hey, we got that RS6, they got that one up there, okay, you can really go.
Everything on that side.
Yeah.
All that is.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
Thank you, Lewis. Yeah, I've just noticed I put in the first video and then added all the second video. So deleted that, new one uploaded. Qualifying round number 3, a sports car compact shootout, just rolling down now as well.
Is this going to be eliminations now?
Nope. Third qualifying.
What's the minimum qualifying?
16 cars. I think we've had 20 cars qualify so far. 19 cars qualified. So only the top 16 will race. So at the moment, Ant Mincher, Ben Francis and Alan Kenyon are on the outside. Ant Mincher should get in. Saying that, that's a jump shed. That's our shed jump shed. So he should get in. He's got a 10-second car.
So the qualifying just forces.
Well, qualifying is to get in the top 16, and then from there we lose a couple of cars because there was originally 20 cars entered.
Yeah.
So only the top 16 get to race, and then from there the ladder's created, and then when we come back from lunchtime, straight to eliminations, and then it's basically you lose, you're on the trailer. Well, you lose, you go into the what you run.
Is there like a baseline? So what the slowest car is? If you're slower than that, then you're out pretty much. Like, is there a minimum time for this?
At the moment, you've got to run. Like the slowest at the moment is an 11.96. So Ant, Ben, and Alan have all got to go quicker than 11.96, which they are all capable of. So there'll be a little. The last one's always good fun because it's a little. Hopefully, it's a little bit of movement. They'll all improve, and then you're like, oh, this one's on the outside. Now they're on the outside.
Four next for him to spin like that off the lights. I know that's costing a decent power behind it.
Okay.
I was thinking when he was on the left leg, that sounded very cool.
That is Harry Gamble with his Mark IV Golf. 20-bar turbo with, oh no, not again. So, drive shaft number 5 of the weekend. He's had a tough weekend.
The weekend. Drive shaft number 5. 5 drive.
Or CB joint, but yeah, he broke four parts of the drive line yesterday. That's his first one today.
Go again.
Do a message about them being near the wall again.
Yeah, we'll do.
Cheers.
Okay, so we start collecting our sports compact shootout races. Crew members, please remember while the racetrack is live, you need to be on the left side, grandstand side of the vehicles for your protection.
I knew it was going to be fast.
Do we know where MRC is based?
N6 at 120 miles an hour. That's a quick car. Not 100% sure where the race actually.
No, all right. Right, so Cameron Bishop,
I'm a fast car. I've raced him.
have you? He's a regular on Jamie's OG battles these days.
That's not bad. That's a very fast car. And I think he's going for the deep mines, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's braking. What's happening there?
He did that earlier.
He spun quite heavily off the lights there. Looks like he's got no exhaust, that makes sense.
One series. He's got slicks on the back as well. So yesterday we had a bit of movement yesterday, didn't we, with the BMWs? Ricky from LFF had a new record in the BMWs. It was quite funny because he was racing Marky, so we were watching it, and because Ricky sat on the line for so long, again, wasn't really paying attention to Ricky because like I was watching it and Marky went through and he had an issue. And then Ricky ran, and then so like if anyone's got the video, it's like and Marky goes through with like a 10 or something like because he didn't have a best run, and then it's like and Ricky goes through with an 8:55 instead of he ran a European record because he sat on the line for so long. But yeah, it's very cool to see that car come together. And obviously, I was speaking to Chris Schmidt this morning. He was telling me the difference is that Ricky's is the X Drive, and he took the four-wheel drive record off of Tom Wrigley, and then Marky still has the record for the rear-wheel drive 1 series. But then obviously overall now it is Ricky. But obviously he did a one and done, put on the trailer and left.
Can you blame him?
Yeah, I want to see more.
But that's what I was saying about the X58 car. So I think, yes, it's racing. It's not fastest time.
No.
So a lot of these boys spend a lot of time with the lights.
They do. Well, as we've seen in qualifying already, a lot of them sit there building up boosts. When it comes to race time, you just can't do that.
You can't do that. Which is why it's going to be fun to watch. It's anyone's game. As long as you know the best possible, I guess.
That's it. Well, just a little bit of track prep going on as we gear ourselves up for qualifying round number 3 of the Sports Compact Shootout. Where's my list for now? It's taking that away, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got version 3, right. So, a little change around for qualifying round number 2. Where is it down there? So our number 1 qualifier at the moment is Ahmed Jamshed with a Big Mang Ting Performance Honda Civic from the Street Racers Garage with an 870 179. Drop down to number 2 is our Dave Henderson with the Audi RS3.
That's a very fast car.
Very fast car. Well, that car is capable of going down into the 8.3s. So
that's anyone's game.
Anyone's game still. After that, it is.
No, it was the nephew that's first.
Yeah. Sorry, Amir. Amir is first. Amir Akram Ashad.
He beat Answer at lights.
He did. Was there money on that, actually? Yeah, sorry. Amir, number 1. Dave Henderson, number 2. Ahmed Jamshed, number 3. Then it's Dean Hyman with a PB of 9:11. Then it's Darren Dewhurst with a 9:26. Then we got Martin Dainty, Scott Lurie, Ian Pepper. Oh, Ian, you're the third fastest Vauxhall now in the shootout at least. Then we've got Grant Moore. Grant, the 9's coming on this run, sir. We pre-programmed it into the computer, just so you know. It's a 9.99. Neil was like, what? I wish we could. No, we can't do that, really. But he went 10.05 on the last one, 146 miles an hour. His mile an hour is creeping up. Wayne Waterhouse in at number 11. Simon Crowley, number 12. Hader Yalau is at number 13. Geordie in at number 14. Billy Bamber in at number 15. Then it is Arshad Jamshed at number 16. And then currently on the outside, you've got to go quicker than 11.96, lads, is Anthony Mincher, Ben Fadger, and Alan Kenyon. I know you're all capable of running quicker than that. Just to let you know, in fact, if you want to go to number 15, you've got to go 11.39. Basically, if you're in the 10s, which I think we will be, that's basically number 13 at the moment with a 10.37. But again, anybody who's below 13 is more than capable of going quicker. So this final qualifying, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a bit of movement. Alan Kenyon's at the front. Dean's first one coming round. Billy is right. Billy's taken the choice to be right at the back. So he can be like, spoiler alert. And obviously, have you got the nitrous on this time? Nitrous is on. Okay. So a potential 10-second run incoming in for the Micra. So anybody at the front, even if you get yourself qualified, you're going to be up against the fence listening out for Billy, who's going to be at the back of the queue, who's potentially going to be against Simon Crowley. Simon Crowley is currently qualified with a 10.22. Now, I don't want to say that's safe, but it's going to be close, depending on how everyone moves. Haley went 9s yesterday. Geordie is more than capable of going 9s. Billy capable of going run 11s, potentially a 10. Arshad Jamshed, 10-second runner. And mentioned a 9-second runner. Ben's been in the 10th, as has Alan. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Our final qualifier, the nail biter for a lot of our racers. It's going to be exciting either way. Dean Hyman with the Ford ST. He went 9.11 earlier today, and he's basically only 3 runs into a brand new setup on the car. Wow. Made 989 horsepower on the dyno on Friday. Here we go then. Qualifying round number 3. He has indeed issues again for Alan Kenyon, so that is him out of competition. 129 at the 8 for Dean Hyman. 9.22, 164 miles an hour. Parachute out at the top, a lovely controlled run. Yeah, and I bet you they are only just dialing in low boosts at the moment.
I knew it was forceful, so a parachute on the back of the Fiesta.
Yes, they get upset about that.
I apologise.
I do that all the time. I'm like, it's an ST, and they're like, whoa. It's not a Fiesta. It's not a Fiesta. I'm like, clearly is. Next up, down there. Next up is So once again, if we look at the finish line gantry, you can see 11.96 on the board. That is the bump spot. That is what you have got to go quicker than to be in the show. Currently, that is Arshad Jamshed with the Batman. Right, Grant Moore taking on Dave Henderson, currently our number 2 qualifier.
Now this is a car that I've been seeing for a couple of years now. I know that's
The thing is, Grant may not have the fastest car, but he is always off the tree. Here comes Dave Henderson in the back end. Dave goes for 8:57, 10:04. 143 for Grant. The tease.
even though that's a 10-4 run.
That's the problem, you see. When he comes to eliminations, he's not got the quickest car, but he will always tree 99% of these cars, and he will make it a race.
That's what fun's meant to be though. That's racing. It's not about the fastest. It's about who can get to the end of the line first.
Next pairing, Martin Dainty and Wayne Waterhouse. Once again, front-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive. Wayne's S3 dig into the track there. Martin Dainty's clearly out in front at the moment. He's coming to the finish line, 9:72, 152. Wayne into the 10s once again, 10:65, 141. Hayder Jalal with the Honda Integra. Ran his first ever 9-second pass yesterday against Stephen Ray with the Astra van. Stephen Ray was the winner of the front-wheel drive class, the inaugural Door Slammers, many years ago now. He's been out the scene for a while. Came back to Door Slammers this year. Unfortunately, Hayder's got issues, so he's going to be a solo pass. He wants his first 9-second pass. Not going to get it on this run, but 2.4564. 10:92, 145. Well, with Hayder not making the pass, Hayder is currently number 13 with a 10:37. Arshad, Ant, and Ben are still yet to run. I don't see a Uno anywhere. Have a solo pass while we attend to our Kestrel beer lane. So Darren Dewhurst with the Vauxhall Corsa. Another one of these vehicles. If you get a chance to look under the bonnet of that thing, it's absolutely beautiful. All the welding done by himself. Good launch, 156.60 foot. The 8th mile, 128, straight down Broadway, 899, 165 miles an hour. Beautiful pass for Darren Dewhurst. It's only his second ever 8-second pass. Darren moves himself up into 4th position. Arshad Jamshed, who is underneath the tower now, is the man on the bump spot. Course.
He's got to qualify faster than his.
I don't see an Anthony Mincher down there, so, and I don't see an Uno, so I think all of our racers are pretty safe. Right, Usher Jamshed in the bottom. Second gear grab. 158.60 foot, 108 at the 8th mile. This is going to be a good run. 10:46, 129. Nice movement for Usher Jamshed. Goes from 16th to 14th.
He's cemented his place there.
Yeah. So on the bump now, 16 is number 32, which is Billy Bamba. Just to let you know, while the car's coming underneath the tower, 4 minutes time in the live action arena, we open up the DAS auto test. Of course, we go on a break between 1 o'clock and 1:30 on the track. During that 45 minutes, if you want to get your vehicle onto the auto test and have a bit of fun throwing it around the corners, then head up to the auto test, the live action arena in the pits.
That photo looks interesting.
Yeah. So 4-wheel drive, 20 valve turbo, it's around about 700 horsepower. Has run down into the 9s multiple times. Used to have a gorgeous Mark 1 Scirocco for many, many years, and then he was like, I want to build something more newer. Okay, so we're going to run a single. Scott Lurie with the V6 Corsa. That's a good launch. Testing out his DSG gearbox conversion this weekend. He's doing 114 at the 8th. He's going to go into the 9s, and it's a 989, 150 miles an hour. Scott cemented himself a 7th place spot. Not bad. Good. Well over middle pack at the moment. Okay. Now all sorted. Paul Jordan with the 4-wheel drive Polo. Nice clean run for Geordie, takes it through to an 11:41, 140.34. That noise would be Amir. Yeah.
Here's your money on this time.
Yeah. I reckon Ahmed this time because he's going to be angry. He's going to be angry. So our number 1 and number 3 qualifier.
I've got my money on Amir.
Here's away. Here comes the barrel of Mr. Jamshed. It's not. Amir's out. He's pulling away again. No, there comes Ahmed at the top end. Great race. 8.95 to an 8.98. But if that was a race, as you said, that would have been Amir Akramashab taking number 1. Great run.
The nephew's turning to the master slowly. This is
He's doing well. He's doing well. But the question is like, is Ahmed at the moment just running on wastegate and saving it?
Probably.
Usually he'd be like, you get no money for qualifying.
It did make for a good race.
Fantastic race. All right, Simon Crowley with the Trailer Queen, the Mark 1 Golf. He's currently qualified 12th. Good launch. Tyres fighting. 157.60 foot. 112 at the 8th mile. Come on, Simon. 10.09, 142. That is a micro. Moves Simon from number 12 to number 10. So this micro, underneath the bonnet is a 20 valve turbo with a KO3 S turbo. So the little baby turbo from the 180 Golfs or Audi TTs with a whiff of nitrous as well.
It's called nitrous on the micro.
Yeah.
Sounds like a death wish.
Not yet run his 10 though. He's trying. He's been pushing. He really wants to get a 10-second run with this turbo because he's changing to a larger frame turbo over the winter. But he's done fantastically with what he's got so far.
For a KO3, to get that region, that's impressive.
The thing is, it's so small and so light that it's 60 foot so well. Right, the quad returning to base. All eyes are going to be on Billy. So, Billy, in that pesky micro that he calls it, is our number 16 qualifier. He is qualified. No one's been overtaken. Look at that go. 165, 60 foot. 99 miles an hour with a misfire at the top end of the track, though. Still takes it through to an 11.23 at 117. Billy Bamber is in the show. Secures himself 16th spot, and that is qualifying done for our sports compact shootout. Next time they're going to be out is straight after our lunch break at 1:30, and it will be eliminations time.
We have made no players, they know you've got it there. Thanks, mate.
No exit.
No, the only back on that.
No, you got to. Okay. It's got a bit of a Austin Powers moment going on with the transit van in the old return road. Right, so into Run What You Brung now. We have got 13 minutes left of what we call our morning session, sending vehicles down and getting their passes in. Don't forget, during their half-an-hour lunch break, when we are down in the tower and on the drag strip, you still have our live action arena underway for DAS Auto Test. So you can go see everyone and everyone throwing their vehicles around the Auto Test Centre. And if you want to go, have a go, don't forget, completely free. And then obviously, while we're down on the drag strip, don't forget Sonic Show and Shine, a new brand to us here at Centerpod Raceway. Go and check out the German-made automotive car cleaning products from Sonic's Show and Shine. Lovely cars around there. And of course, a huge thank you to all of the clubs who are displaying this weekend at GTI Show. Go and have a look at all the club vehicles that are out on display. Top steer wiggle there. And a whole box of neutrals.
I think he's done something.
He's going to take the first exit. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Hopefully people are making use of the Fortune Performance Dyno, which is just behind the Santapod CAF and Santapod shop. Don't forget, all of our Santapod 2025 merchandise is currently 50% off. So if you want to go and get yourself a bargain jacket, maybe you want to get yourself a hoodie or a little beanie hat to keep yourself warm, head to the Santapod shop during the lunch break and get your 50% off Santapod merchandise. This afternoon, we'll be seeing Martin Hill with Fire Force 3, the Jet Dragster, at 3:20, so you can plan your day around. Hopefully, you've still got your pocket program on you, and you can carry it with you all day long. know what activities are going on, and hopefully you'll stay with us till the end of the day. If you've been on the drag strip at any point today or even yesterday, don't forget our official on-track photographer, Mr. Ian Blackett, has been out there all weekend snapping away. Yesterday's photos are still available as well. If you've got your timing slip, make sure you go into Paula, show her your timing slip. She can upload the computer file, look around that time of photos within minutes, and you can purchase either a printed version of your car or multiple, or even digital downloads that they can send to you via email a couple of days after.
Oh, it's 2 big Golf R's. Which one do you pick?
Blue one. I'm going Kestrel here, left hand lane, just because it's 2 doors, so it's automatically faster. Oh, very nice.
Hold up.
Right, for anyone in the pits, our sports compact shootout side, I'm just uploading the ladders to European front wheel drive. So if you want to check out who you have got in eliminations, I shall be uploading them right now. Good luck to all. There's some nice matchups.
I think that class is going to be a very fun class. There's only 10 minutes left to the break. Might as well just quickly.
Oh.
That's fast.
We'll just do cruising.
160. Looks like a diesel. That's fast.
Okay, right. Thomas.
We've got a second fast diesel in a row.
All the way from France. In fact. Oh.
Nice got it. So like, there you go.
Just double check that direct on first. What's that drop? Not burger. What do you think? Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. The Golf Rally rolling underneath the tower. I mean, it's not going to be fast, but it's a beautiful car.
Oh, it's a really beautiful. Particularly like the car.
Is it going to be an original G60? That's the question.
What do you think?
I'm just hoping it is.
He's racing the diesel 3 Series. What do you think of that?
I think the 3 Series will run 12s, and that'll run 15s. noise, isn't it?
Around it.
It is.
He's allowed to go around it. He has gone around it.
It looks good and goes fast. 12.24 to 12.79. See, I just wanted it to be a G60. So it's a beautiful engine. Just not fast. Like I saw an engine set up for sale with a like a fully refurbished charger. It was like £2,000. And I've got a Mark II Golf that I'm building, and I wanted to do it, but for the horsepower that you get, it was just not worth the money anymore. You could just buy so many quicker engines. Right, David Hubbard with the caddy van. He's getting the last few runs in before this car is cut up.
Caddy van versus an RS7.
It's not the launch you wanted. It's not getting the gears either. Well, 1085 and unfortunately issues for David Hubbard. So David, he's got a little product for this year, and he wants to get out of caddy before he cuts it up. I wanted to sell it. He's like, no, it's easy. I just cut it up and put it on the wall in the garage. What? Just make a nice silhouette of the side of the caddy.
Each to their own, I guess. Go on, up GTI. You don't really see these very often.
No.
Yeah. Sounds decent. 3M with the G80 plate. That's a good one.
$10.58, 136. Just think, 20.
That's a quick car.
Was it like 21 years ago? You had Dominic Toretto going, "Oh, we had 10-second car," and now you'll be like, well, do you want the family wagon, or do you want the one that I carry the dogs in?
And it's done so simply as well.
All right, a couple of cars from the backyard. They've left the club area.
I think the Leon wins.
A black one. It's a good little match all the way to the finish. 14.15 and a 14.38. Only really spaced out by the reaction time difference.
But the right lane looked like he might have clawed back if he had a bit more space. To 137. That's a fast score.
I think you made the one behind you.
Harry Gamble just messaged me. Make that 8 drive shafts this weekend.
8 drive shafts in
Yeah,
one.
That's a bad weekend.
How do you have so many spares?
The backyard, they always come in handy.
That's a lot of spare drive shafts to have. I know someone that needs one right now.
What's that?
I know someone that needs a drive shaft.
Yeah, it's fun. I literally said, I was like, the amount of supporters that you had around them this morning, surely one of them has got one series that could have taken their shaft out and lent it for them for the day. And then they could have had it signed and given back to them at the end of the day. But to no avail, unfortunately.
That's a shame. I was excited as well. Just give it a lot of time this week.
Right. Let's see what Olivia can do. She's catching up. Oh, 1287 and 117. Olivia Carter joins the 12-second club. Well done. Quick, come and get a t-shirt and some stickers. I wasn't quick enough on the computer though. Neil was hot on the buttons there and cleared it like, pow! He was like, it's nearly lunch. I'm out of here. You can tell it's nearly lunchtime. He was like, I'm out of it.
19.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a half-an-hour lunch break on the drag strip. We're going to go feed the monsters. Santa Pod Cafe is open. You got a few of the burger stores open. Nothing in the food village today, surprisingly. Go forth, check out the car clubs, check out the Sonax Show and Shine. All of our sports compact shootout races, they are going to be straight out at 1:30. So they will be turning and burning in the pits and coming down in the next probably 15 minutes, to be honest. We're going to go get some food. We'll be back at 1:30. Done. Right.
Yeah, I think we can go and stir up the pot a bit with Marky.
Yeah, go do that. Right, guys, I'm going to end this for the next 25 minutes because there's no point in you just looking out the window. I shall restart at around about 25 past. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you've got time, go to the European front-wheel drive shop. Don't forget, we've got a fuel tech to give away. There's tickets. I think there's about 50 tickets left. So feel free to go and buy a ticket for that, £20 each. And we'll be back at like just before 1:30. If I can collapse my screen so I can. Well, that's the problem. You see, my iPad's in the window and it's boiling, and I can't get to the turn off button. Rather than you look at me trying to work what to do, let's turn you round and make you feel sick by mirroring the camera. There you go. Have a look at the backwards Santa Pod.
Let's eat quick. We've got half an hour to sort of like step now. We're back for 1:30, right?
Yeah. If I ever worked out how to get this done. You.